6 wives, 2 beheaded, a church torn in half. On January 28, 1547, the most dangerous king in English history took his last breath. But the chaos he left behind, that was just getting started. This is the story of Henry VIII and the day England's nightmare finally ended. Henry VIII wasn't supposed to be king. His older brother Arthur was the heir. But Arthur died at 15, and suddenly Henry, young, athletic, charming, was next in line. He married Arthur's widow, Catherine of Aragon. The Pope gave special permission. Everything seemed fine, but Catherine couldn't give Henry what he wanted most, a son. She had 6 pregnancies. Only 1 child survived, a daughter named Mary. Henry was obsessed. He needed a male heir. A daughter couldn't hold the throne, or so he believed. And then he met Anne Boleyn. Anne was young, ambitious, and refused to be Henry's mistress. She wanted the crown. Henry asked the Pope to annul his marriage to Catherine. The Pope said no, so Henry did the unthinkable. He broke England away from the Catholic Church, declared himself the supreme head of the Church of England, gave himself permission to divorce Catherine and marry Anne. Monasteries were destroyed. Priests who resisted were executed. Centuries of religious tradition gone, not for theology, not for faith. For a woman, for a son. Anne gave him a daughter, Elizabeth, not the son he wanted. 3 years later, Henry accused Anne of treason and adultery. She was beheaded at the Tower of London. Then came Jane Seymour. She finally gave Henry his son, Edward, but she died 12 days after childbirth. Henry was devastated. He called her his true wife. Then Anne of Cleves. He thought she was ugly, divorced her after 6 months. Then Catherine Howard, young, foolish, unfaithful, beheaded. Finally, Catherine Parr, smart enough to survive him. 6 wives. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. That's not just a rhyme, that's a body count. By 1547, Henry was a wreck. Morbidly obese, leg ulcers that never healed, paranoid, violent. On January 28th, at 55 years old, he finally died. His 9-year-old son Edward took the throne. A child king ruling a nation that didn't know if it was Catholic or Protestant anymore. Edward died at 15. Then came Bloody Mary, who burned Protestants. Then Elizabeth, who restored stability but never married, never had children. The Tudor dynasty Henry was so desperate to protect. It ended with his daughter. No grandchildren, no legacy. Just a church he broke and a country that bled for generations. That's history. That's today. Follow for more.